Welcome to our YouTube channel. I am Alexis Piper, your womanhood maximized mentor and Christian lifestyle strategist. I am here to help the young adult woman drop any facade of every kind so that you can flourish into womanhood in its most fulfilled state. So let's talk about this for a second. You're beautiful. You're sexy. You got the sexual appeal. You got sensual desires. You in a sensual, seduced culture, society, and you might not know what to do with your own sex appeal. And if that's you and you're wondering, well, I am a woman. How can I not flaunt my body? I am a woman. I am curvaceous. I love my physique, or I don't love my physique. You might be one that says, I have some body image shame or insecurities, and you're trying to figure out, well, what do I do with myself in this crazed show and tell society? We're overstimulated. We're over-sensualized. We're in a crave of sex appeal. How do you manage your sex appeal is what you may be wondering. Don't worry about it, okay? I got you. I got you. This is your safe haven. This is your free game. Okay, this is for you to answer or to have your questions answered in a way that helps you understand a little bit better. Because what's the use of us being beautiful and brilliant? Have a love for the Lord, or looking to come into the love for the Lord, loving God back, and you do not know how to handle your own feminine physique. And so I want to let you know three things, okay? Number one, sexy, you must understand that sexy is an inside thing. It's not about seduction. It's about substance and sincerity. So let me start there first. Sexy is an inside thing. It's not about seduction. It's about substance and sincerity. So what is substance? Okay? Sex appeal and handling or managing your sex appeal and your physique, whether you like yours or you hide yours or you dislike yours, there are certain characteristics to your womanhood that shall allow you to own your physique. Okay? However, in this over-sensualized and sex appeal society, you may think that the way you own your physique or your body, curves, your all your things, your feminine physique, is that you are to put it on show and tell. Especially, you young, you vibrant, you work out, you got a good little shape to you. You're coming to terms with how your body has developed into its young lady state. And it's easy to flaunt that because you are embracing what your body is maturing into. You more leaning on the woman's side and not the girl's side anymore. But if you mishandle that, you will feel the need to show and tell. You will feel the need to go on vacation and be in your bikini and you post all the pics, or you will feel the need to be at your house or dress in ways that, you show your curves. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. We're talking about managing sex appeal. And so we have to go there in order to learn how to manage in your most fulfilled state. Because the inward always speaks. The inward always speaks. What you are on the inside, how you are on the inside, what you're thinking about yourself on the inside, what you're telling yourself on the inside, what the whispers from other people, what they tell you, the visual images that you are seeing that's been embedded into your mind, into your eyes, and now it's an inward part that you think you're also supposed to emulate. The inward always speaks. Whether that's an inward place of security or insecurity, it's going to speak. Now, let me talk to my older women here who might be here and they're like, well, I've been in my grown woman body. I have gained a few pounds in menopause, premenopause. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to figure out this transition of my body from my young adult years to my grown woman years. I'm trying to figure out, like, where am I in this place? We're still talking about managing sex appeal. And the inward is going to always speak. So wherever you have body shame, that's going to always speak in how you dress yourself, how you carry yourself, how you display yourself, how you try to cover up externally for the internal areas that you're trying to adjust to, regulate, navigate. I also want to point out to you that the outward is going to follow. So if the inward always speaks, the outward is going to follow. So if you're telling yourself, girl, I'm sexy and I know it, the outward is going to follow that language. The outward is going to follow that same pattern of thought. If I'm sexy and I know it, why I got to hide it? I'm going to flaunt it. They don't need to look. They don't need to this. They don't need to that, is what you may be thinking. Oh, I'm sexy and I know it. I'm grown. I'm over a certain age and I still, I'm trying to keep up with myself. I'm adjusting to my body, my shape, my transitions. And so I am grown enough, for my older ladies, I'm grown enough to dress my body the way that I want to dress my body. I'm grown enough to handle my sensuality the way that I want to handle my sensuality. That's going to be for both age groups. And I want to let you know that, yeah, you can handle your sexuality and your sensuality the way that you want to. But if we're going to mend, mature, and master, we can't outwardly flow from an inwardly place of pride, ego, and arrogance. We can't outwardly flow from a place or a posture of arrogance, ego. We can't do that. Or your insecurities. So how do you, if sexy is an inside thing, you're going to have to know, like, the way that you are formed right now, your physical form, is beautiful. It is beautiful. Are there certain things that we can do to make sure we are maintaining muscle mass and maintaining our weight and yes. Yes. Should we be obsessed with macro and micros and collagen and all the things? Like, no, we should not be obsessed, because if we make our outward physique our idol, then our inward position is still in ego and pride. It still needs to mend and mature. See, there is a way for you to carry your womanhood where you already know that how God formed you and how your whatever body transition you're in, it's a phase. And it's going to require an element of adjustment. However, in that adjustment period, we can't be latchkey to a label or a size. We can't be latchkey to how something fit us in the past. We can't be latchkey to not allowing our body to grow. We can't be latchkey to the clothes that's already in our closet when they no longer serve the caliber of woman that we're coming into. Sexy is an inside thing. It's not about seduction. It's about what? It's about substance and sincerity. See, substance goes beyond the superficial or shallow, where you dress in ways that cover your insecurities, where you dress in ways that cover up what you don't like about yourself. There is a way to dress for your body type in a way that's not pointing out or trying to hide where you're insecure. You see, substance and sincerity allows yourself to meet you exactly where you are and agree to that maybe I need to move up a couple of sizes. Maybe it's time for me to, I've lost some weight, and maybe it's time for me to to buy some new clothes, but the clothes that you need to buy is not where you feeling yourself, and now you want to show and tell everything. Is who is this type of woman that I am being created and formed into? Who is this type of woman? What do I want to outwardly flow from how I visually dress myself? What do I want to physically outwardly flow from how I inwardly think of myself, from what I inwardly want to be the depiction of myself, professionally, purposefully, relationally. So you got to go, substance goes beyond my outfit of the day based off of your mood or your feeling. Substance goes into the depth of the type of woman that you are putting out there in the world that you are. See, all this seduction and show and tell in society, it cheapens your womanhood. It cheapens your element of beauty, brilliance, and it lets people only want the benefits of what you're showing and telling. Now, that leads me to point number 3. Because attraction, now you're going to have some problems. You might have some problems with who you're attracting because of how you are positioning yourself. You might have some problems with who you are attracting because how you are positioning yourself. So, let's talk about cleavage. But before we do that, let me tell you something my mom used to always tell me. If you're going to have your midriff showing, your stomach, we have a lot of crop tops going around, okay? If you're going to have your, even in the track shoots, we got the crop tops, okay? Even if you're going to have some midriff showing, you can go for the high-rise pants, okay? You can go for the high-rise joggers. And a lot of the times, if it's a tracksuit, the pants are high-rise, okay? If you choose to have your skirt to be knee length or thigh length, we have high-rise, thigh-rise boots, okay? We have tights, okay? We have to where you're not concerned about if someone is taller than you and they are looking down, you from your view, you don't see your cleavage. From your view, you can't see all down your chest. But from someone who's taller than you and they look down, whether you're at a restaurant, whether you are out to eat somewhere, whether you're going shopping, or wherever you're doing, running your errands, or whatever, okay? If you want to be more mindful, the substance, okay? The substance and sincerity is you honoring yourself and being mindful of the vibe that you're putting out there to people. Now, we're managing sex appeal. We're not taking away your sensuality or your physique. We're managing it. Okay, we're being more mindful of what we want to attract to ourselves, what type of attention you want to bring to yourself as a woman. The inwardly speaks, the outwardly follows, and then you want some you may or may not, depending on what you choose, substance and sincerity or shallow and seductive attraction issues. You want someone to walk past you and say, oh my goodness, someone is different. I'm saying, y'all, we are in a society where everybody looks the same. We are in a society where the trends of the fashion industry, it will allow you to look just like everybody else. Where is the sincerity to your authenticity of your origin? See, that's a whole nother video for another day. And this is going to be a playlist. So be prepared and on the lookout. Go ahead and click your like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications because this is going to be a series about managing sex appeal. Do we lose it as a woman as we want to come into loving God back? Do we still get caught up in the overstimulation and sensualization of society? The show and tell way that culture is? Social media platforms get more likes for certain things. You want to position yourself and how you dress for the caliber of woman that you really want to be. So let me talk for a minute to my cheer girls, my dance girls, okay? And you're at a game and that's your uniform. That's just your uniform. But outside of the game, and for my mothers who have their daughters in cheer, dance, ballet, tap, all of the things, sports, soccer, when they leave practice, when you leave practice, have you a cover up. Okay? There are all different types of beautiful cover-ups to where you're not in the store in your leotards and all the things. You're not leaving the game and you have nothing to put on. Cute tracksuit, cute sweatsuit, something quick and cute to put on so that you're not all out here like you still performing on the field. Okay? We do enough moving of the body in our little toys and tights on the field, okay? So when we come off the field, let's cover up. We're not out here loose. We're not out here loose. Mamas, you don't want your daughters to be out here loose. Okay? Now, for a minute, I feel the need to even go here. How are we managing our sex appeal when we just running errands? I know the workout gear is in. Athletic leisure wear is in for even just running errands outside of the gym. But come on. Let me tell y'all something. I have a quick story I want to tell you right quick. So I got into the point to where, because they're tights. That's what they're tights and they're tanks, right? And so what can we do about that? We can't go tell nobody how to make athletic wear, okay? But what we can do is get creative in how we rock it, all right? And so if we're running errands in our athleisure, there is a way to still protect our physical physique so that we're not attracting all types of attention, okay? So I was going to the gym and I said, you know what? I'm going to start tying a long sleeve shirt around my waist. I know in the front, the long parts of the long sleeves are going to dangle in front of our feminine physique. And the back part of the long sleeve shirt is going to hang over the badonkadonks, right? And so what we need to understand is that will allow ourselves to know that I'm running errands, I'm cute, but I'm also covered and aware of what I'm putting out, the caliber of woman I am positioned to be. Yes. And the type of attention that I'm going to attract. So I'm out, I'm running errands, I leave the gym, I go run some errands, and I'm in the store. In the store, we walk past men. Their natural inclination is to follow the prettiness. Okay? Follow the prettiness. And when they follow the prettiness, guess what they said? Oh, hey, Miss Modest. Oh, hey, Miss Modest. Now, that is not, I don't want you to listen to that and take that as, oh, no, they didn't. That's not anything to be offended by. That is a compliment. Because the eyes followed and they didn't see all of the physical feminine physique. They saw a woman who positioned herself to receive the type of caliber woman that she is and to realize that she's going to attract respect. She's going to attract honor. She's going to attract, oh, hey, Miss Modest, which gonna signal to somebody that I can't just approach you for your physical physique. I need to get to know you if I'm trying to holler at you. If I'm trying to shoot my shot, I need to holler at you because sexy is an inside and it don't have to be flaunted. is substance and sincerity in respecting and honoring and valuing yourself and your physique. Now, I'm going to end this right here. And I want you to look forward to part 2. Okay? Play this back. Play this back. Play this back. And pat yourself on the back for sticking through this, okay? Pat yourself on the back for sticking through this thing. Play it back if you need to. And in the meantime, let's do this.